Whoa, did it still pick a game? I hope it didn't. What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this. I got a quick video for you guys. Well, technically it's a live stream, but it shouldn't take me too long. Hold on. I'm just gonna make sure this stuff is right. Go to stream manager because it looks like it changed the category. Did it? Did it? Oh no, it didn't. Alright. Alright. So I I woke up this morning and checked the comments of the YouTube video that I dropped last night, and I gotta be honest with you, I was pleasantly surprised. Probably more surprised and satisfied with the overall YouTube comments more than I have in a long time. Usually my content is made in a way to trigger some type of emotion or response, whether positive or negative, and I understand it and I take that. But yesterday's video, I was actually coming from a place of just being just being humble and letting you know what I have learned so far after switching from console to PC. And I'll be honest with you, I'm switching from Xbox to PC. What's up, Air Max? Good morning, brother. Switching from Xbox to PC. It's not fair for me to put PlayStation in that category when in reality the PlayStation, whether whether you deem it to be a irrelevant reason or not, PlayStation does give its fans still a reason to play their games on PlayStation. They come out day in day on that, and so far their first party games have all came with performance modes, which for someone like me that matters. If that doesn't matter to you, then yeah, then there's no reason to switch to PC even if you're on Xbox if you don't care about performance. Period. But if you care about performance, then switching from Xbox to PC does matter, and we should be thankful that we at least have that option, right? PlayStation fans don't need to have that option because everything is running on their platform in performance modes. It just doesn't matter if they're cross-gen games, last-gen games, Unreal Engine 3 games. Don't let anybody lie to you about any of that stuff, okay? Air Max, the only thing I got, Mike, is I'm drinking my pre-workout right now, about to go hit the gym, and then I'm gonna go now I gotta go to church. I saw your comment this morning, Mike. I appreciate you, brother. So that's what I want to do actually. I want to react to what how people reacted in that comment section, Mike, because it was pretty dope. Um, even you gave me props, and I appreciate that. All right, so let's go through it. He said, "Oh, you remember my name? Come on, Mike. You, dog. You a day one, son. Me and Mike have gone back and forth before. We've argued before. But he's still here, bro. He gets annoyed with me. He gets annoyed at me. He gets. All right. Oh man, I dropped that down. But come on, let's do this though. 'Cause I do want to go to the gym. All right, this is what I want to do. I want to go through some of these comments and answer some questions that people had, and then acknowledge some advice that people gave me that I'm gonna go ahead and try, and that's probably gonna be part of my part two. Okay. So there's not too many comments, and I'm not gonna go through all of them. Obviously, I'm just gonna go highlight the ones that I saw that caught my attention. If I miss your comment, I'm really sorry. I didn't do it on purpose, and I do plan on going back and replying to as many of these as I can. Before I do that, let me show this. I'm doing this for all YouTubers out there. You see, YouTube automatically holds certain comments for reviews. Okay, and you can set your filter however you want, right? But if by default it's gonna show you the comments that you haven't responded to, so it makes it easier. So if you respond to a comment, it automatically takes it away from this feed here, so I won't see all I think there's like 98 comments in that video right now. I won't see all 98 comments. I won't see them all. I'm only going to see the ones that I haven't responded to, and I've already responded to a few of them already. Now, the comments that are held for review, that means you have said something that has triggered the YouTube algorithm and they believe that it might be possibly offensive. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is not perfect. So sometimes it is something that you've said that I have to go in there and approve manually myself. And sometimes it's just something that doesn't make sense as to why YouTube would hold it. So let's see what we have held for review. Oh, look at that. This video's done great. We have no comments held for review in this video. So that means no one has been outrageously vulgar. Now, any comments that are held for review are going to be kept here in this video for 60 days. And then if I don't go in there and approve it, it completely gets, what's it called? It completely gets taken out. But I do understand you moved to PC though, and maybe one day I will. Nah, I feel you, Mike. But you know what? Right now, if you are a PlayStation mainly gamer, then you really don't really have a need unless you have games like Suicide Squads or or games like Gotham Knights or Plague Tale Requiem that you're like, nah, I need to play that at 60, so I'm moving. You know, for me, it was the first party big Microsoft exclusive games, all of them coming out at 30 that really bothered me. And the fact that I can't guarantee you that Indiana Jones is going to be 60 and it's going to have a first person mode. It's Perfect Dark. I don't know if it's going to be 60. I don't even know when that's coming out. Hellblade, you could argue it doesn't need a 60 frames, but what you're not going to argue is that there's plenty of sword fighting games that have 60 frames that run great, right? But regardless, anyway, so let's go through this. To increase frame rate, this one just came in. Keep resolution and turn AMD frame generation. Yeah, AMD frame generation. Well, I actually learned about it yesterday. It was the first time I ever used it on Starfield, and that was amazing. There's a comment about Starfield that I'm going to talk about as well, because that one kind of was weird. All right. Doc, being honest, I've been following you for a long time. Welcome to PC gaming, but also have to remember you can still game on your console if you want to chill. From time to time, I had something saved in there. It's totally up to you, Doc. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's very true. I could still game on console for sure, but it's nice that if I'm gonna game on console, I'm gonna I'm I'm gonna try my hardest to be loyal to what I like, and I think that's fair. And that's to game above 30 when I can. I think the only thing right now that has me locked at 30 is the Switch, and for the most part, I don't really play the Switch like that. Soon PC will be all PlayStation and Xbox into one. I can see that happening as well, Brian. And that's my dude, Mike. Doc, I would say for you again, congratulations on the latest PC rig. You definitely won't need a PlayStation Pro or even a PS6. So Mike, I definitely appreciate the comment for sure, brother. I'll even give it a heart. Here's the thing though, right? Remember, I got a low budget PC, right? And I'm not delusional. I'm not out here pretending like my PC flat out destroys what my Xbox Series X and what my PS5 can do. There's certain upscaling techniques and all types, just the way they make the games for the consoles and they optimize the games for the consoles that make the games look, and when they run great, they run great, they look amazing, right? So this is the PS5 right now and the Xbox Series X, and there's some games. So I'll give you an example. Assassin's Creed Odyssey on my Xbox Series X connected to my TV. When all things considered, meaning locked at 60, looks better on my Xbox than it does on my PC. It just does. Where my PC takes the cake and takes the advantage is if when I connect my PC to a monitor, because at that point, I don't care if you're running the game at 4K 60. If I'm running the game at 1440p 110, it does it. Even in that game, you don't need it. So there's a difference between needing something but feeling it, makes a difference, and the input, like it's ridiculous. Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the Xbox Series X, regardless of what monitor you connect it to, is not running above 60 because it's just not patched that way, right? So that's where that difference comes in. So I don't know if a PS. I don't believe that my PC it might be on par with a PS5 Pro. Well, let's see when they come out, because I think they said that it's going to be CPU bottlenecked, which my CPU is I think they said it's decent. So we'll see. But PS6, if there is a PS6, I don't know. I don't think. A tip for the kids: tell your parents you need a PC for school, right? Doc, I've been enjoying watching your journey to PC gaming. Here's a pro tip. Okay, unlike consoles, anisotropic filtering doesn't count much FPS, so go ahead and increase it. I bet. So now I really appreciate that. Any settings advice that you guys have, I'll definitely take, because I don't know anything about that stuff, right? Oh, you see, Mike, I respect that. I mean, Sony stopped delivering the same, I will bounce as well. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, Mike. If the company stops giving you what you want, it's not saying that the company is bad, right? But if the company stops giving you what you want, then yeah, go ahead and go somewhere else. People getting mad about that is kind of weird, bro. Doc, you seem to be really enjoying gaming on your PC. I'm glad. I do enjoy it. Once I'm in the game for sure. The one thing that I still will say is my Xbox Series X is way better at getting into the game. I don't know why any PC gamers try to deny that. Unless I'm doing something wrong, guys, let me know. But I press the button on the Xbox Series X and it turns on my TV, and I'm looking in the dashboard, and then boom, I go game. That's why when that one time I turned on my Xbox and there was a Call of Duty ad that popped up, and yeah, you only gotta press B and it's a few seconds. Yeah, that rubbed me the wrong way, because why would you do that? I'm turning on my Xbox to play games, not to watch not to see ads, which is funny because when you open up Steam, all you see is ads. But regardless, on Helldivers 2, set up super sampling to quality. Okay, it will look the same and it will crank up your FPS even more. Okay, bad. And this is the type of stuff that some console gamers are gonna look at and read and gonna be like, "I'm good, Doc. I don't wanna mess with any of this stuff." I have the equivalent of NVIDIA card to your card, the 4060. That's true. I think the 4060 and the 7600 and the RX 7600 were similar. Oh, this is a really good comment here. You don't have to play at 1080p in most games. You can run 95% of the current gen games at 1440p on ultra settings at 60 to 80 FPS. And I play Helldivers 2 on ultra settings at 1440p 60. I played RoboCop 1440 on ultra settings at 70s. You can do the same thing, especially if you use. Or sorry, whoa, what happened? What happened? What did I do? Especially easy over 60 frames in vast majority of games. Yes. So, um, that is something that when I researched the graphics card, right? What's up, Butch? When I researched the graphics card, it was touted as as a monster 1080p card. And the one thing that I learned, which that'll be in part two as well, is that when in the PC realm, it seems, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, that when they say a card is good at this resolution, what they mean is that you're going to get well above 60 frames at that resolution. Can you hear me? I hate, man. I forgot. So the reason the mic keeps cutting out is because the mic is connected to the Xbox controller. So that way I'm actually sitting on my couch while I'm talking to you guys right now. But I forgot that I gotta make sure I keep the Xbox controller on. If not, it'll drop the mic and the connection and all that stuff. Cause it is what it is. My bad, my bad, my bad. Um, but to answer Mike's question, the CPU and GPU matter for the resolution. More CPU, I believe, and when it comes to the GPU, I think it's like the VRAM of the GPU, like how much VRAM the GPU has, that determines what what uh what resolution you should be running the game at. But yeah, it all it all goes ties together. Sometimes the term bottleneck is really used on PC, and sometimes you can have a good GPU that's bottlenecked by your CPU or vice versa. Oh, that's kind of like what Digital Foundry is talking about right now with the PS5 Pro, you know. So so yeah, look at this one. This is probably like the most console wars type of comment. This man lost a console war so badly by Sony that he abandoned the Xbox chip and ran like the Flash of the PC world. Well, what he don't understand is that I abandoned, if you want to call it abandoning, the Xbox console. If you want to say that I abandoned Xbox, that'd be kind of. I mean, I'm sure Xbox doesn't care as long as they're the ones getting my money, right? Like they're still getting, I'm still paying for Xbox Ultimate, still using Xbox controllers, still using Xbox accessories, still using Xbox Game Bar, still using the Microsoft Windows. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but it's still it's still Xbox. It's just not Xbox console. And there's still people that have a problem with that. There's still people that are like Xbox is the console, and it's like, bro, I'm sorry to tell you, man, it's not anymore. But I guess some of us prefer console. That's very true, and that's fine. Oh, that's people replying to his comments. PC gaming is a way for gamers who want to game the way that they want to. Gamers that want to game the way that they want to and are willing to spend the money to game the way that they want to. Frogboy Excellent Gaming had a video yesterday, really good video, talking about the misperceptions of console gamers have on PC gaming, and he said a line in there something to the effect that if you're willing to pay for it, you can tailor your system to whatever it is that you want. Meaning, if you know that you want a 1080p high frames, you can do that. 1440p, 60, whatever, you can do that. Okay, let me see. Your game load times are dependent on your SSD speed. Oh, okay. You could upgrade your storage some way faster than the Xbox. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it's not dependent on the game. So are there people out there that have really fast like load times in Starfield that just loads extremely quickly, or is that just the same? Wish I could do the whole PC TV setup thing. I just don't have the space for it. Well, that one's very interesting, Kevin. If you want a PC like mine that you can upgrade, then yes, I get it. But if you just want to hop on a PC gaming period, you can get really small pre-builds, or you can get mini PCs, and some of these mini PCs are pretty powerful. There's one called the Tank, I think it's called, and I think it's got you could get it with a 3070. Bro, you're gonna be straight with something like that. Now they're more expensive, but yeah, you're gonna be straight with something like that. So that's something you might wanna look at. Have you ever heard of GOG Galaxy? No, Butch, I have not, but I just saw somebody tell me about Play Night. So Play Night's like GOG Galaxy as well, right? One launcher. I haven't owned console since 360 era. They've been incurred, but worth it, yeah. That look at the LG C2 42, you'll be blown away. Or that PC and PS5. Okay, that's another thing I was tripping on. Like PC, are they just meant for monitors, or can I actually put a TV on this? And with the TV, I know like it's working fine, and I'm enjoying it right now. But I'm pretty confident I'm missing a lot of performance because of I'm locked at 60 hertz right now. But again, I don't want to be one of those people because remember, people are like, "Oh, you complain about 30, then you get to 60, then you complain about 60." Then, you know what I mean? It's like I'm cool. 60 is what I need. Yo, okay, I saw that one already. So, and we gotta get to the ones that I've responded to because those were pretty good too. Some FPS, CPU, GPU monitoring overlays don't work on online games. Oh, because it's anti-cheat. So he's talking about Helldivers, how I couldn't see the FPS, which now he showed me how to do it so that I can actually do it in Steam settings. Okay, so I'm gonna do that so I can see like, cause I'm just curious. I was playing Helldivers yesterday at 1080p Ultra, which like I said in the video, I'll never do that because the fog and all this stuff was you can't see nothing. There's just too much elements. Oh yes, so I saw this too. So yes, Toasty Bros did do a review of the PC that I had, and they said it was cheaper than what they could build it, and gave it a great review. They sure did. They sure did. But I think at the time that they bought it, they even bought it cheaper. I think it was like on sale or something. So so yeah. Thank you. Great videos. Okay, three things. This guy left me a pretty decent comment, pretty long comment, but some things in here were useful. So 1080p. So this is the thing with Starfield, right? I am currently right now, my screen right now is at 4K. So it's at 4K. I would jump into my settings right now to prove it to you, but for whatever reason my real email is shown at the top left when I go into settings, and I'm not trying to show you guys all that. I'm not trying to get doxxed by nobody. But regardless, trust me, my resolution screen is set to 4K. Starfield is the only game that when I go in, it shows that in window mode, if I was to go to window mode, it does that. And why does it do that? I don't know. But I'm not playing in window mode. I'm playing in full screen. So I don't know. Maybe somebody else can help me out with that. I don't know. But every other game, when I load up, um, it's at 1080p because I put the game at 1080p. But I can scroll all the way to the right and put it at 4K if I wanted to. Starfield's the only one that you can't change the resolution unless you go into window mode, and then you could change the resolution, which is weird. I don't know. But I promise you, my screen resolution is at 4K. So I don't know why it does that. I have no idea. What up, Rev? Yeah, we got you to shut up and actually listen. I mean, yeah. I mean, Mike, it's not for everybody, but it's definitely an option that's there. But if your PS5 is meeting all your needs, brother, I mean, I would say wait until you see the PS5 is not giving you what you want and then go. You know. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with wanting more, especially when your PC can already do it. Facts, facts. Got to see you streaming the day after my birthday. Oh, that's what's up. Happy birthday. Honestly, I think it's sort of redundant for you to get into PC now for 60 FPS when most console games have a 60 FPS mode. Oh, Butch, bro, you just broke my heart right now. That is true for PlayStation gamers. This is not even on a console thing, but if you're a PlayStation gamer and you bought PlayStation for PlayStation games, then every single PlayStation game that has dropped has given you the option of a performance mode. We have had 3 Starship titles on the Xbox Series X that have dropped at 30, and only one is gonna be patched. That was Redfall, dropped at 30. Yeah, I know the game wasn't good anyways, but 60 would have been better than 30, especially for a first-person shooter. Starfield as well. Starfield dropped. If that would have had a 60 FPS mode, I think it would have been received a lot better because that was one of the criticisms it definitely had. And then Hellblade that comes out next month is gonna have a 30 frames per second mode. So Xbox is clearly showing us that even though the games are made for the Xbox and optimized for the Xbox, they can't figure out a way to get a 60 frames. And the excuse of they wanted it to be more cinematic, I'm just not okay with it because I'm gonna play it on my PC at 1080p, not cinematic. You know? But if you want to play Spider-Man at 60 frames, you don't have to get a PC. If you want to play Spider-Man 2 at 60 frames, you don't have to get a PC. If you want to play God of War Ragnarok at 60 frames, you don't have to get a PC. If you want to play Forbidden West at 60 frames, you don't have to get a PC. Your PS5 can do it. And don't let anybody tell you, yeah, but those are cross-gen games. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I've never turned on a game and wondered if it runs on the PS4. Does it look great? Does it run great? That's all that matters. Wondering if your Windows display priorities in your PC is set to 720, not 1080p or above as per Starfield. No, it's not. It's actually set to 4K. Again, I wish I could click on it, but I'll figure out how to make a video about it. I'll make a video specifically about that because I know a lot of people have questions. Okay. Doc, you seem really. Yep. I'm really lovey. Game Pass, Doc. Oh yeah, Game Pass is still great. It's great on PC as well. Let me see. Yeah, I agree with this guy. I need to buy a nice OLED TV, biggest upgrade he can do no matter what system he has. I agree with that for sure. What I understand is why you take your PC like playing a Nintendo console and a TV with no desk. So that's the thing, right? Ultron, not everybody wants to sit at a desk and game. That's one thing not everybody wants to do is sometimes you just want to sit on the couch and chill. You would not have interface issues on your Xbox. You have quick resume, just plug and play, easier to navigate. Yes, for sure. May run games at 30, but they look sharper. If you truly are all about FPS, you need a high refresh monitor to take advantage of other than high. No, but see, this is a misconception. Once you play games at 1440p, that's where PC truly shines. And I agree with that part. I could probably play. Oh, I play games at 144. That's where PC games truly shine. Well, here's the thing, brother. I don't need every game. I wasn't asking for much. I was asking for this. I was asking for 60. I feel you though, like I said, but I was asking for 60. That's it. Only 2 games are at 30 FPS, and the newest ones isn't out yet. I'm not sure what he's talking about. There's way more games on consoles that run at 30 FPS. Gotham Knight I played on PC, and it was actually a really good game. And when I played it on the Xbox Series X, it wasn't bad at 30, but it's a fighting game that you need like come on, you still need reaction time and all that other stuff. The cinematic excuse has been used for the past 20 years. Tired of it, facts. Yo, what up, Twink? Once I move back into my house, I plan on buying a new monitor. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Your house caught on fire? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I still get 60 on a higher end PC. 60 is preferred for me. There you go. And I think that's pretty much oh, that actually this person showed me how to do this. He says I can navigate window with the controller with the Xbox app. He needs to show me how to do that. I don't have time to tinker. I prefer console. Yup. I feel that. And then I understand. I don't think I'm there yet. Like right now, if you told me, hey, you got to go back to console, I can go back to console. I'm just not. The only thing that I'm not satisfied is the 30 FPS. But everything else about the console experience to me is great. I'm not worried about the higher prices of games because most of the games I play are on Game Pass. I'm definitely gonna make a video about this Starfield stuff because a lot of people are confused. So I'll probably make a video today after I get back from church. But it's 8:45, guys. I gotta start going over to the gym. Oh, here's another one. Which PC temperature overlay? Oh, no. Somebody was saying that my PC temperature was too high. That's something else you got to worry about with all this stuff, right? But I think he was confused with PC utilization because my temp was actually like around 60, 65, I think. Man has a PS5 right there, but he says he doesn't play PS5 in months. I don't, bro. What, you want me to lie? My PS5 is just sitting there. My son plays with that PS5 way more. So it is what it is. It is first he took it. Yes, it is a great kid's toy, don't you? Oh, that's funny. Man, I love y'all, man. I walk around life and I don't see crazy sharp shadows anyways. That yeah. So that's one of the things, right? With the shadows. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I appreciate y'all, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Man, I gotta remember to keep moving the Xbox controller so the mic doesn't turn off. And I was beefing about feeling input lag when I played on PS3. Now that he has been on PC for so long, he won't go back to console either. Oh, there you go. Exactly. Got him. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great Sunday, and I'll try to make that Starfield video later on today. All right. We out. Peace. Hey, you too, Twink. Have a blessed day, brother. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed month. Have a blessed life. All right. Out. Peace.